What's up, Struggling Nation? This is Unreal with Unreal Trading. This is how this year's gonna go. We're gonna make plenty of profits. Up, Struggling Nation, this is Unreal bringing you another video. So today's video, as you can see in the storm, I want to share how to practice patience. One of the hardest things to do in the market is to be patient, whether it's entering your position, exiting your position, or being patient, just waiting on the position to develop. Something that I'm still learning how to be better at, but what I've learned to help me to be better at it and to be more patient, I want to share with you all. Today's video is all about patience. As you can see in the storm, things happen. So once the storm clears, you got to wait for the storm to clear to be able to enter your position. Same thing with the market when it's choppy or it's just all over the place. Neither the bulls nor the bears have control, and you don't see in the direction that the market is moving. You got to be patient and wait for that position to set up. So today's video is all about patience, how to practice patience so you can execute your position. So we're talking about being patient in the market and practicing patience. Patience is what's going to help you and develop you as a trader. So you all know I only trade SPY, the index. That's what I like to trade. That's the one that I want to learn to trade. That's the one that I'm learning to trade. You can be successful at trading one stock. You know, you just got to pick one that works, that you want to trade, that has high volume, and it's easy to get in and out of option contracts. That's the stock you want to trade. So SPY to me is one of those stocks, and I stick with it. But since my trading has developed and is getting a little better, I decided to trade other stocks. So I got a basket of stocks that I also look at outside of SPY, Nike being one. Since I'm a consumer of their product, used to be, before I developed an investor mentality, I used to just consume Nike product. Now I try to invest in Nike products before going out there and just buying my money and spending my money with Nike as a consumer. So I watched them on the stocks, as far as their stocks, what are they doing, where they're moving, and I saw that they had earnings coming up last week. So I said, well, based on data information and everything that's going on, I said they're probably going to report good as far as profit wise. I know they've made money, but as far as everything else, are they going to perform good? Is the stock going to shoot up after they report, or is it going to go down? So I bought early on the previous day. So I bought the 27th. On the 26th that I saw they had high volume. So based on that high volume that I saw that came into Nike on the 26th, when the market opened on the 27th, I came in to buy. So I bought a call option betting that they would go up. The market actually went down on me. When it went down, I bought again. So I bought at the 927 at 950, and then I bought again 927, another contract, the second option contract I bought at 1258. The market came and went down. I'm gonna share a screen of that, where it went down at. But the market came in, went down, and was down for the day. The next day, shot up. That's when I sold. This particular stock, I was patient. I was patient. I knew that it had momentum and a possibility of going up. Not so much that I knew, but just seeing how Nike was moving, I figured it would show some kind of momentum going up before earnings, and then after earnings, whatever it was going to do, whether it was continue to go up or whether it was go down. So right now, let's go into the screen so I can show you what happened on those 2 days. The day I bought, and then the next day when the price shot up. Okay, so this is the 27th here. So as you can see, this is where I purchased, right here on this green candle. I purchased on the 26th. Like I told you, I was looking at my setups and watching the market and seeing what was going on. So Nike had high volume coming in on the 26th. So the 27th, my mentality was buy low and sell when my profit target is hit, or if I see any change in the market that makes me want to pull out of the contract. So bought here, saw the price action coming down, go up, come down, bought again here. Figured it wasn't gonna go too much lower than this, so I bought here. Did I practice patience in this? Yes and no. One, by reading price action, I just went with what I thought price action was giving me. Remember, you never know. So kind of as a new trader, try to get that out of your mind. Even when you hear traders say that, I knew it was going to happen. You didn't know it was going to happen. What you did was you strategized and you stuck to your strategy, and it just happened that your strategy worked out. So as long as you're sticking to your strategy, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, then you have your exit plan, which is your stop loss. So my strategy was that price action wasn't going to shoot any further than this at this time. Actually, it did. It shot down. Mind you, my stop loss hasn't been hit, so I didn't exit. Plus, this was a swing trade. So I was intending to hold this for a few days. So I actually bought the contracts for 2 weeks, which I could have sold at any point in time. My strategy on this was to hold this and sell a day or 2 or 3 or maybe even a week later, depending on what price action was showing me. But because Nike was having earnings this same week, I wasn't planning on holding towards the end of the week. I was planning on holding somewhere around earnings. So price action shot down. Came down here. You see I have this support line down here already set. Previously from my studies, you always study, you set your support lines up before. So I had a support line already set here, and that's how I got respected. Came down here and bounced. Before the end of the day, it closed up above where I bought my second contract. Still below my first contract right here, but it closed above my second contract, which I purchased, right here. Right in this area, I purchased my second contract, and price actually closed up above it. Pre-market, it went down, but I wasn't too worried about pre-market. Next day, I wanted to see and fill out the market, see what was going on. Next day, shot up here. I sold one contract here. I was up a little over $100 on that one contract. Sold up here, which is the second contract that I bought in that day at 11 o'clock down here. Sold that contract up here, a little over $100. Then my first contract, which I bought way over here, I sold around here. And I made another, I think I want to say about 75 bucks on this trade. So just practicing patience. I was patient. I waited for price action to develop. I gave it time to develop, and it worked in my favor. What happened after this? Well, Nike reported profits was more than expected, but due to COVID and problems with shipping and a bunch of other stuff, the stock just dropped. It just dropped. Everybody pulled their money out, and a lot of folks, institutions pulled money out. Stock price dropped, and now it's just going down. So we're going to see where it goes at from here. I'm going to watch it to see if I can get in again for either a put contract or a call option. Depends next week when the market opens up. But that was one way I practiced patience. Another trade I took was Home Depot. So this is HD. I bought HD on the 29th. I saw price action going sideways. I was already studying it, and I previously, the day before, I saw HD moving up, slowly creeping up. It went down to a double bottom, which I already had set up, and I was watching to see once it starts to climb up. So I already had a plan on swing trading, getting in there, and like I said, buying the call option for maybe a week or two to see what price action was going to show me. So the 28th, I saw that price action came in green. No, actually the 28th, I saw that price action was pretty much still showing a bullish trend. Come 29th, I have an eye on the market to get into this trade at a particular time. So I'm waiting to see when I'm gonna enter my option. So as you can see, all day the price action is kind of traded sideways. You have just back-to-back candles with long wicks. Nobody really in control. The bulls and the bears, just kind of price action is going sideways here all the way, all day. Coming up here, coming right back down to this area. I set a support line. So you can see this blue line right here is my support line. Came down here, bounced, went through it, came back, bounced at it, went up, came back, bounced at it. Right here is where I entered. I said, well, price action doesn't look like it's gonna go, appears to me, it's gonna go any further down. So I enter here. Of course, I bought with an expiring contract for next week. Enter here, price action shot up. I had good profits at this point. I believe when I checked it, I was maybe up $134 before the day closed. I didn't close the contract. Usually I would, like I always say, don't leave money on the table. I did, based on my strategy. I was waiting to see what HD was going to do, especially with the hurricane. See if they were going to get an influx of money with people investing in them, just because they're going to be needed to rebuild Florida and any other places that's been hit by this hurricane. So price action shot up here, came in the morning, shot down, came right back, as you can see, right back to my support area. Bounced there and shot up. Pull back, shot up. I think at this point I was up almost $200. And I say that to say I should have took profits. Yes, I should have took profits. Am I being greedy by waiting out longer? Not sure. Not sure how to answer that. But should I have taken profits? Yes, I was up $200. I think that option contract cost me a little over $300. So I'm up well over 50%. Well up over 50% of my profit on that particular contract. And I didn't sell. Don't know why I didn't, but I'm holding for next week, see what they're gonna do. So currently this particular contract came up and then went down. Try to test up here again and it just went down for the rest of the day. I stopped watching it. We'll see what happens this week. This week I'll be closing out this contract and I'll be sharing my screenshot of this particular contract. I'm gonna share a screenshot of Nike. You can see the profits I made in Nike. I think it was $162, $63 on 2 option contracts. Then I share my profits on this contract next week. But am I practicing patience here? Yes. Had I taken profits here, I could have. Was I being greedy and waiting for more? No, I wasn't being greedy. I just saw how price action was moving with Home Depot. And I said I'm gonna give it a chance next week to see what happens. Either way it goes, if my stop loss gets hit, I'm pulling out of the contract anyway. But if not, you know, we'll see if it turns around, price action turns around, and nets us a profit. So this week is all about patience. It's all about being patient. As you can see, the time, the work, and the effort I'm putting into studying the market. Now I'm able to do other plays. I was adamant about just trading one stock, especially as a new trader. Now I'm trading, I'm able to look at other stocks and trade them, but I'm also trading them. I'm swing trading them, so I'm not day trading them. So I'm buying them and I don't have to sit there and watch them that day. I'll come back the next day or the next 2 or 3 days to check, see how they're doing. But it's helping me, it's developing me, it's helping my skills. So you as a new trader, these are the things that hopefully help you. They're helping me, and I'm just sharing my journey of what helps me to hopefully it helps you. So Struggling Nation on the road to green. See y'all on the next video. This is Unreal signing off.